a crossroads, as it were, in the great tunnel you have been traveling in. Let me take a quick look. Give me the right page. There we go. Yes. A great open cavern, more than 200 feet across, where three passages sort of meet up. You have the large main passageway you are coming from the east. You have a similarly large passageway leading to the north, and a sort of more cramped, more sort of standard-looking tunnel leading to the south from this crossing. There seems to be a lot of dust and debris here.
Dust and debris, like the entire crossroad, like sort of cavern itself is like fractured and weakened, or just...
More to Rilinid's eye, when it sort of looks at it more like refuse, like it's strange mounds of like crap lying around.
Okay.
So like something an animal or something would build?
Yeah, perhaps something like that.
That's worth a mage hand to push some of the refuse to the side.
Sure. As Rilinid starts to sort of pick through this, does anyone else do anything, or do you just let Rilinid do all the work?
Keep an eye out.
Yeah. Not help Rilinid.
You ready?
I don't suppose there are any footprints or any other indications that would help identifying whatever lives here?
You can certainly make a check.
Let's make a check. What kind of check would you have?
Well, it really depends on what you want to try to find out.
If you're looking for prints, that would be a survival for like tracking purposes, to try to spot something making prints. Sheep.
Sure. Let's go for that. +2 bonus because it's tracking. And that's a horrible roll.
Well, Sakai will use Zen and see if he can smell anything within 30 feet, around 15 feet down, and 60 feet up.
It's a lot of different distances.
Yeah.
Well, he might as well go around sniffing.
And 120 in the fourth dimension.
The fourth dimension.
He lives in a tesseract.
Oh my god.
That's right. Hypercube this shit.
He comes from Trislan's mind.
Her mind!
Her mind is a tesseract, my god.
My god, that explains everything.
Yes. And nothing.
Just about to say that.
Alright, well, picking through the refuse, I mean, Zyn Rae'nkalar doesn't really see any tracks here. But picking through the refuse, Rilinid, when he sort of moves away and stone or something has fallen from the roof, he suddenly sees himself staring at an old skull, sort of smashed and half grinning up at him. From the looks of it, it looks dwarven. And in one of its eye is an old, very old, almost fossilized crossbow bolt. Clearly of drow design.
Any particularly, like, interesting thing happen at this crossroad? That Rilinid can think of?
Well, he can't make a history check.
Can he make
Knowledge.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah. Rilinid, stands around looking at all of this and, starts to go through all the damn books he has read.
He's read a few.
He has read a few, yes. And he does actually recall something the drow call the Battle of Horath's Crossing. It was a significant battle versus drow and dwarf a few centuries ago, when the drow succeeded in finally purging the last remnants of the dwarves that had infested this region. As far as Rilinid can remember, these dwarves were the sort of last remnant of their once proud home of Dammerhall.
Really?
Exactly why they had fled to this region, Rilinid is not sure. Although he seems to recall that the dwarves had a lot of interest in the region once upon a time.
Oh. And this was a very significant victory for the Drow, huh?
Yes.
So it's just sort of like a casual glance, and since Rilinid now knows what he's looking for, there's just a lot of dwarven skeletons littered around here.
Yes, when he sort of lifts the veil of time, as it were, and all the dust and debris, yeah, there are numerous, like hundreds of dwarven skeletons in this crossing.
This crossing, lifting like the skeleton up with mage hand and just sort of like holding it there with its crossbow bolt, was the site of a battle long ago in our time. What, like how many? Like hundreds of years ago, Jonas?
Yeah, like 2-3 centuries.
2-3 centuries ago before our time, known as the Battle of Horaf's Crossing. This is when the dwarven population was purged from this section. The final, as imagined, escapees from Dammerhall. They had quite a bit of interest in this region, perhaps something to busily mine, as dwarves often do. Rilinid lets the skull fall.
As he does, something catches his eye. There is a glimmer of something other than rock nearby.
Close by?
Yes.
In that case, Rilinid will use Mage Hand to poke at the glimmer.
Yes. The glimmer falls free of the rock it was jammed under, and a pendant of mithril falls out.
Mithra.
Mithril.
Mithril.
Okay, I was like,
Not-
Mithra?
Not Mithra.
That would be
That's-
weird.
That would be really weird.
Swerve! Rilinid will... his blue eyes will just sort of like light up a bit, and he'll cross over the refuse. It seems one of the little dwarves left behind a... sort of leaning down... pendant of some sort. Detect magic? Is it magical?
Well, he reaches out with his mind, and the rest of the party sees Rilinid fall face first into the dirt.
Yes, quite yes.
Is
Her
going
friend
over to
is mount her lizard.
Is going over to Is he okay?
Well, that was weird.
I sent you something on Skype, Grimith. Well, he's not moving.
Is he alive?
He seems to be unconscious.
Tristan will go. Is his face in the ground?
Yeah, he basically fell face first into the ground.
She will turn him around so his face is up.
Oh, I probably already did that. Did I?
Take
Shake
a
him.
look at whatever he was looking at.
You see the pendant lying, like right. He basically landed on it.
I rolled him over so you can see it. Anyway.
Zyn will just stay where he was, raising an eyebrow slightly, slight smile.
I think
Seeing Rilinid, yeah, probably everyone had a slight
we are
smile
all smiling.
after making sure that he's still alive. But Zyn will just keep an eye out in case anything attacks or something.
If he was dead, we would know.
So Rain's thought right now is he poisoned or is the pendant covered in poison? Detect poison.
You don't find any poison.
It didn't touch it, right? I don't think it
No,
did.
it was leaning down to look at it. It seems you're not sure exactly what it did, but then it just collapsed in a heap.
Well,
Well,
it's
Tristan
worth a
will.
shot. Alauneari will cast Protection from Good on herself. And then try detecting if this thing is magical. What kind of magic it is made of.
Well, when she reaches out, she does indeed feel good coming from this thing. Holy power, in fact.
Oh, that's a good choice then.
Maybe it is Mifra.
She would think that yes, it is some sort of car or motorcycle. Yes, it is some sort of holy symbol. It doesn't seem that it is enchanted as such, more that it has like there is an ancient like glimmer around it. That's the best way she could describe it.
Holy symbol.
Slap Rilinid. What's the sister?
The symbol is of Torag.
Oh, yeah. Is there a way she could destroy it, does you think? Could you just crush it or smash it or somehow dissipate this energy?
She can definitely smash it with a weapon.
That would stop it?
It would destroy it, certainly. She's not exactly sure what it has done or is doing to Rilinid, but...
Could she do a spellcraft or something? Magics.
She could try, yes.
Sure, I would try that.
Slap Rilinid, snap Rilinid. Skip slapping him.
Alauneari doesn't know.
Oh well, he was probably just weak-willed.
Well,
No one.
Tristan looks just as to need assistance, matron.
This holy symbol of Torag has some residual holy energy inside of it. Our brother was clearly unable to handle such things. However, we should simply break it to dissipate the energy and then perhaps reclaim the material. They could still be worth something.
Tristan looks and let me take a look.
It is not magical per se. Although Tristan would theorize that if there was indeed a large battle stood in this place, hundreds die in a very small confined area, there certainly is a residual spiritual energy that can linger in such an area, often connected to items of significance.
Would destroying it get Rilinid to wake up?
Perhaps.
Well, Tristan looks there at Alauneari. Well, your guess is as good as mine. Maybe it will work, but I bet Rilinid will get angry. But since when have we cared?
Frowns. It's a holy symbol of Torag. I would rather just melt it down and make it a nice liquid mithril we can actually use for something. Rain, could you break this thing?
By your orders. And I will...
Step back a little bit.
Let's see. What to destroy it with? Which one?
Hammer.
Giant warhammer.
Yeah.
Lead lines, I think.
The Garrus sword.
You want me to break the Garrus sword?
Yeah, let unholy power smash the holy power.
Sure.
Let's mix oil and water here.
I throw down the dark blade upon it.
All right. Well, the black blade vengeance cracks down, and the holy symbol shatters at the sound of very thin and fragile glass, being destroyed, as it is basically cleaved in two, and you see for a split second these faint motes of light emerge from it, and then just winks away in the darkness.
Is the materials worth anything?
It's mithril.
Good. Yeah.
You could probably sell it for 100 gold or something. It's broken. I mean,
I gotta mill it down anyway. Sure, 100 gold.
Something.
Better than nothing.
Yes. At the same time, Rilinid stirs on the ground.
Tristan will give him a smack across his face to see if that works.
Rilinid certainly feels something hitting his face.
Without opening his eyes, Rilinid says, "If you do that again, I will remove your arm myself."
You will do no such thing.
Absolute idiots.
Who's the idiot? The one with the face in the earth, maybe?
Rilinid opens his eyes, looks at the ceiling. It appears I actually know how to tell direction. Doesn't look like I'm in the dirt.
That because of our good grace we did move you.
Good grace, yes, I'm sure.
Alauneari goes to mount the lizard.
Stretching your hand. Can you get up off the floor, brother? You're offering your hand up if necessary.
Rilinid looks at the hand. Are those mithril shards?
Yes, they are. I was ordered to break it by Alauneari. It was a holy symbol of Torag.
You broke mithril?
The majority of it's been taken by Alauneari.
Tristan looks at Alauneari with a face that says, "I told you."
Alauneari doesn't really seem to get what she's getting at.
Rilinid sort of cracks.
He's crazy.
Well, it sort of cracks his bones as he slowly stands up, grabbing at his neck, kicks at a dwarf skull.
It shatters.
Well done, brother. You killed the dwarf skull. Let's move on.
Alauneari tries to hide her amusement at Tristan being so snappy with Rilinid. He usually is the one to give the sass.
Now that you're all done destroying valuables, perhaps we can continue.
Yes. Let us continue.
So where do you go?
Well,
We're trying to get across her. But I assume we just keep going north.
Well, what's our slave saying?
Well, if you ask him, he is again pointing north.
Well,
Let's go north.
He's our live combat.
according to our map, the way south or west of what we call it is a blind end anyway. Although we should probably explore that venue at some point.
I don't. Comparing the maps, they're off slightly.
No, not really. Well, I mean, there's a little bit here that's over-exaggerated.
You would expect such exaggerations to exist. It's not as
Yeah,
if the
right.
cloaker has amazing, stenciling capabilities.
Puts on his Burnout Quink glasses.
He did roll this with his tail. Give
He
him a
did?
break.
But he had great skill with his tail, according to Jonas.
Yeah, prehensile.
So we could either check out the southern path or continue north. It is the same to Alauneari.
Oh, Tristan.
Although since we brought these people, it might be better to continue north.
Yeah, that's what Tristan wanted to say. I think we should go north.
All right, let's go north.
North it is.
With Rilinid reluctantly
Well,
trailing in.
you go a bit up the. Yes. Well, yeah, you go a bit up north. Make camp for the night, and then continue on the next day.
Rilinid keeps casting glances behind him.
Great, Zyn isn't the only paranoid person we have constantly with us now.
I see nothing wrong with paranoia as long as it keeps us alive.
Yeah, Larry agrees. Let them be paranoid. It's good. It has been healthy these last many years we have lived. Also, it was recently our 130th birthday.
Probably 131st.
Yeah, but we missed both.
Yeah. I didn't even give
Time
myself
flies.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you did torment Andaria quite a lot, so maybe that was your birthday present to yourself.
Oh. I
What
thought of
did
that as
you-
I thought of that as a lord's due, but I suppose.
Oh,
birthday
okay,
gift, that
yeah,
works
well.
too.
What did anyone else get?
Flowers.
That
Cave-
sucks.
Alauneari get
mushrooms.
that she doesn't already have.
Like probably later after we roll up with Jonas, I'm like 10 gold pieces of black fire clay.
Yes. Rilinid brings fire clay to everyone in the family. There you go, and here you go.
Found it myself. Oh, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. I'll build a house out of this.
They probably should build a house out of fire clay.
I mean, you don't pay heating bills.
Let's continue on.
Sure.
We gotta get through as much of the book we can before Jonas dies.
That's true. That is true. All right, you press on. Let's see here. All right.
Why is there a parchment floating behind us?
That's the one for the pass place.
Oh, okay.
The dwarf fight.
Yeah, if you click on it,
God damn it, my call quality's dropping again. Ah, well. Alright, Internet, do you want to, like... Am I still connected to Skype? I'm apparently still connected to Skype. Do you want to take some time? You want to have a circle jerk? Want a hug? What are we doing here, Skype? You gotta work with me. I don't know whether I can still see stuff active on the, Yeah, I can still see stuff active there. Okay, that's nice. Doesn't look like I'm getting anything from the call, though. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Damn it, Skype. Give me a moment.